Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So we talked about the probability. You got now the idea. There is one question. Give me that syllabus. You should be able to do this question tutorial side. 2 dice are rolled. Find the sample space. And what is the probability of drawing a red card from a standard deck of 52 cards? These 2 questions you will do it today. Okay. We had done the objectives. We had done the what's probability. What is probability? We have seen it, right? Key terms, events, probability of events, calculating probability, probability of winning. This is done. This is done. Random experiment we have done, right? There are some more examples of random experiments. We have done this thing also. We have done the check your progress also. Okay? We have done all this, isn't it? Probability of an event done. These questions we have done. Have we done these questions? 1 by 6, right? Dice. 3 ka kya hai? We have done this. Okay? These questions were done in a... We didn't record that lecture, okay? But we have done that. That's simple. This is also done. Check your progress. We did it. Question number 3 was left out, right? We did all the questions. What is the question number 3? From a pack of 52 cards, a card is drawn at random. What is the probability of this card to be a king? Okay? Then, so the probability of drawing a king from a standard pack of 52 cards. Okay? First, the total number of cards is number of favorable outcomes. 4 kings, as Alia was saying, that we have the suit, heart, diamond, club, and spades. Okay? And each have the king in it. So that means how many kings we got? So probability calculation करेंगे. Probability number of favorable outcomes, total number. Total number मेरे पास 52 है, and favorable कितने हैं? जो हमारा event है to get the king out. So that is 4 by 52. That's 1 by 13. 4 times 13 is 52, right? Now we had another question there that if there is 0 to 20, okay, and we had to see the prime numbers. The probability that randomly chooses the prime numbers between 0 to 20. So how many totals we have firstly? The total number we have is, because when we check the probability, you have to first see the, what is my, what? The total which is coming. What is that called? Huh? Yes. What is it called? Sample space. Well, you forgot things. We have to see now what all we can generate. That is in the denominator, right? And what is on the top? What is the numerator? Favorable outcomes. That's the event. What the event says, right? The favorable outcomes. So here the total, we have the 21 numbers, but we are talking about whom? The prime numbers. So these are the prime numbers. Okay? And there are 8 prime numbers from 0 to 20. So the favorable outcomes will be these guys. Okay? What? Later we can crop if it is getting too much. Okay? So probability will be what? Number of primes divided by, that is 8 by 21. Right? Simple as this. Is this a question from that? To determine the sample space when 2 dice are rolled. You are rolling 2 dice. You are rolling how? What? Is that from the tutorials? Question? Yes. You are rolling 2 dice. The 2 dice are 2 separate things. They have 1 to 6. This is also 1 to 6. Okay, numbers. Each die will have 6 faces from 1 to 6. So when you roll them simultaneously, and then you have to see individual others, then you have to sort the probability. Okay? Firstly, identify the number of outcomes for 1 die. 1 die we know there is 1 to 6. What about the total number of outcomes for 2 dice? It is like this, you know. Because इसको भी 1 निकला, इसको 1 निकला, इसको 1 निकला, इसको 2 आया, इसको 1 आया, इसको 3 आया. So combination of 1 up to 6, there will be 6 combination of this. इसी तरीके से there will be 6 for others. 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 5. इस तरह 2 1 2 2 2 3 2 4 3 का. So it is 6 times 6, 36. So total sample space is 36 for the 2 dice, right? So it will be like this. These are my all the possible states here. When you guys roll the 2, it could be 1 1, it could be 1 2, 1 3, 1 4. So 1 6, then 2 to 6, 3 to 4, and that's 6 times 6. So final sample space of 36 ordered pair lists are. This is our this is what our final sample space would be. That was the question, right? What was the question? Read. Give me a read. Question was, 2 dice are rolled. Find the sample space for the experiment. So this is going to be the sample space. Means you have to see total कितने गिरेंगे. अब इसमें से अगर वो बताएगा, फिर बताओ इसका 2 आया तो इसका 3 आया. For example, इसका 2 आया और इसका. For example, if I say कि भाई इसका अगर एक का 2 आया तो एक का 3 आया. So 2 3. So 2 3 is only one time, huh? That is here. That will be 1 divided by 36, which is total 36, right? And so on. Does it make sense? So let us churn probability a little more. Let's take more into it. What is that? Probability has many interesting properties. Like we have seen in example 26.6 on the top, there were about the die when we are talking about 7. Is the 7 there or not? Right? When we say number is less than 7, so it is sure shot that it will come. We said when the number is more than 7. If the 7 comes, you are rolling the dice, will the 7 ever come? No. We know that it will not come. Right? Will the number less than 7 come? Yes, we are sure. But we don't know what will come, 1, 2 or 3, but less than 7 will come. So when you are sure that somebody is come, its probability is 1. You have to remember this. Remember that we will solve the question then. The probability will be what? 1. And what will be called? It will be called sure or certain event. This event will be sure or certain event. Right? Getting my point? If I am tossing the coin and I am saying, what is the probability of head or tail coming? Right? Because we know it will come. So it is 1. What is the probability of king coming? King cannot come because it's a coin, it's not a card. So that is 0. That's what. So let E was the when we are sure shot that this event will happen, the probability will be 1. When we are sure shot that it will not happen, okay. Say for example, we are saying that greater than 7, die is greater than 7. We know it cannot be greater than 7 ever. Even we roll 100 times, it will never come because 7 is not there. So we are sure that it will not come. So the probability is, and it's called as an impossible event. Remember this, I will ask question later. So certain event and impossible event. Getting? Now one more thing is that event E, in the probability of E, when we have an event E and the probability of E cannot be greater than 1. Can it be greater than 1? Ever? Can the probability of something be greater than 1? It cannot. Why? Because if we have sample space of, say for example, 6 in the dice, okay, so what will be the event? Event can be by मेरे को बताओ even वाले कौन से आ रहे, even वाले आ रहे हैं कि नहीं आ रहे, ठीक है? So that will be 2, 4 and 6. That is 3 only. So the answer for that is 3 by 6. Probability is 3 by 6 of that event, right? So that is equal to 1 by 2 less than 1. That's 0.5, right? अगर मैं बोलूँगा less than 6, less than 7, मेरा event क्या है? Less than 7. कितने आ सकते हैं? 6 के 6 आ सकते हैं. So it is 6 by 6. That is equal to. Can this be? Because if I want this to be greater than 1, then the numerator has to be greater than 6, which is my sample space, right? Can this be greater than sample space? No. It cannot be greater than sample space, right? So it cannot be greater than 1. It cannot be greater than. So जो probability होती है वो हमेशा 1 ही होती है. उससे ज़्यादा वो 0 हो सकती है अगर बिल्कुल हम sure है कि वो नहीं होगा. Like we said, impossible event अगर है तो उसका 0 हो सकता है और maximum क्या हो सकता है? 1. So it has to be between 0 and. So this is a very important point in the probability, that probability stays between 0 and, for any particular event E, the probability stays between 0 and 1. Even if we add na individual probabilities of multiple events, that will always come, some will come to be to 1. It will come to the 1. You getting these points? So it cannot be greater than 1. We understood this. Okay? Because favorable outcomes आपके हैं, they cannot be greater than the sample space. They can be equal to sample space or less than sample space. ये बात समझ आ रही है आपको या नहीं आ रही समझ आपको पता नहीं कहाँ. You should concentrate now what I am saying. If you don't understand, then you can ask me. So that means probability of any event E has to be between, right, equal to. It can be equal to 1 or less than 1, equal to 0 or greater than, right? Now in example 26 we saw events of getting head. What is the probability of getting head? 1 by 2, because sample space is 2, head and tail. What is sample space? कि total क्या हो सकता है? Head and tail ही हो सकता है ना, तो 2 ही है ना. Head का क्या होगा फिर chance? Head एक बार आ सकता है, head is one time, so 1 by 2. What is the probability of getting tails? You add 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, so 2 will come, 1 plus 1, that is 2 by 2. That's called 1. आधा प्लस आधा एक होता है ना, तो सीधी सी बात है, एलसीएम भी कर लो तो 1 ही निकलेगा. So इंडिविजुअल जो आपके हैं ना एलिमेंट्री इवेंट्स जो हैं, उनको भी अगर आप सम करोगे, ओवरऑल इट हैज टू बी 1. Getting? In the experiment throwing a dice once, elementary events are getting the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, है ना? अगर हम elementary events सारे, what is the probability of getting 1? What is the probability of getting 2? What is the probability of getting 3? What's the probability of getting 4? What's the probability of getting 5? What's the probability of getting 6? Each and every one have 1 by 6. What is the probability of getting 1? 1 by 6. What's the probability of getting 2? Everybody is 7, 6. If we add all of them together, so it will be 6 by 6, that is 1. That's what? यानी कि इंडिविजुअल आप जितने भी इवेंट्स होंगे ना, वो सबका अगर एलिमेंट्री इवेंट्स हम लेंगे, ऑल उनको सम करेंगे, 1 ही आएगा. ठीक हो गया? So that means what we observe, the sum of the probabilities of all the elementary events of an experiment is, remember that. Got it? Very simple, na? Now we had example 26.2 and 26.3. Probability of getting 3. Probability of getting, बंद हो गया, होने दो इसको बोलो. ओके. Probability of getting 3 plus probability of getting number other than 3. What will be other than 3? No, other than 3. Other than 3. 3 नहीं आया. यानी कि ये किस में है? Rolling the dice. Rolling the, see, what is it? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the probability of 3? That is 1 by 3, 1 by 6. So what will be the other than 3 are these guys? That will be 5 by 6. Or in other words, we can say 1 minus 1 by 6. Because total by pata hai 1 hai. Because we know total is what? We know that the probability of 3 is 1 by 6 plus others. I say O for others is equal to 1. So what will be others? That is 1 minus 1 by 6. 6 1 is 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. That is 5 by 6. So we get others is 5 by 6. Even if we add together, that will be 1. So what is the probability of getting 3 and what is the probability of getting not 3? That is complement of 3. If we add them together, that again will be 1. Got it? Probability of getting head is 1 by 2. Probability of getting tail is, again the sum is, and so on and so forth. So probability of any event and the complement of that will also be equal to 1. Elementary events को अगर हम ऐड करेंगे, that will be again 1. लेकिन अगर हम कोई इवेंट लेंगे और उसके बाद देखेंगे जो बाकी बचते हैं, उस इवेंट के बगैर जो बाकी बचते हैं, उनको भी सम अगर करेंगे, वो भी आएगा क्या? 1. Got it? Simple. Can you do this question now? Probability of event is 2 by 7. He's saying, उधर से ही बोल रहा है कि probability of event E is what? What is the probability of not E then? Because we know probability of E and probability of not E is 1. So अगर ये बराबर है 2 by 7 के, अगर बराबर है 2 by 7 के, plus this is equal to 1. 5 by 7. How this will be 1 minus 2 by 7. 7 ones are 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. That is going to be 5 by 7. As you could see, that's here. 1 minus 2 by 7 is equal to 5 by 7. What is the probability that a number 5 will not come up in a single throw of a die? 5 will not come. You understood this? Although 5 will come in a dice, what will be the probability of that? 1 by 6. कि 5 आएगा ना, 5 का आने का है 1 by 6. 5 तो एक ही है ना, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. 5 एक बार है ना, तो एक ही इवेंट है ना ये. सो इसका चांस है 1 by 6. इसका ना का चांस क्या होगा? 1 minus 1 by 6 होगा ना, बिकॉज हमें पता है 5 के आने का चांस है 1 by 6. 5 के ना आने का चांस वो मुझे नहीं पता. फॉर एग्जाम्पल वो इसको प्लस करूंगा तो 1 है, टोटल तो 1 ही होगा ना ऑल द टाइम. सो व्हाट विल बी 5 ना आना, यानी कि ई कॉम्प्लीमेंट, दैट विल बी इक्वल टू 1 minus 1 by 6. 1 by 6 इधर जाएगा तो माइनस बनेगा ना. 1 minus 1 by 6 times 1 is 6 minus 1 is 5 by 6. Gotcha? That's it. Right? You're getting the things? We're doing a lot of problems so that we understand properly. Otherwise, we don't need to. But I'm trying to give it, because math में हमें बहुत सारे examples करने पड़ते हैं ताकि concept clear हो जाता है उससे. So it's very important that we do practice. We don't run on syllabus. We do practice to understand the concept. A card is drawn at random from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. ठीक है ना? 2 cards ना आसान. Card is a face card. Possible outcome कितने हैं? 52. अब जो नंबर ऑफ आउटकम्स फेवरेबल टू द इवेंट है वो फेस कार्ड है. फेस कार्ड हमने पढ़ा था वो, दैट इज 4 में से, यानी कि जो किंग क्वीन एंड जैक्स है, 3 है ना ये, इनको हम फेस कार्ड बोलते हैं. वो 4 सारे होते हैं, 4 किंग 4 क्वीन 4 जैक, तो टोटल कितने हुआ? 12, राइट? So total is 12. Total is what? So what is the probability of face card? 12 and 52. That is right. A coin is tossed 2 times. What is the probability of getting a head each time? अब जब 2 टाइम करेंगे, कभी हेड आएगा, कभी टेल आएगा, कभी टेल आएगा, कभी हेड आएगा, तो सारी कॉम्बिनेशन आएगी ना. तो दोनों सूरतों में हेड कब आएगा? हेड ईच टाइम. यानी कि इसका कॉम्बिनेशन ये होगा, हेड हेड, कभी हेड टेल, कभी टेल हेड, कभी टेल टेल. तो एक ही बार आएगा ना. हेड हेड कितनी बार आएगा? ओके, ये अब ये कह रहा है, तो इसका मतलब ये क्या, इसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या होगी फिर? 1. फेवरेबल आउटकम है 1, एंड हाउ मेनी टाइम्स? टोटल इज 1 by 4. सिंपल एज इट इज, 1 by. अब ध्यान रखो ये सिंपल है, अगर आप दिमाग नहीं रखोगे तो फिर आपको नहीं आएगा शायद, बट इट्स वेरी सिंपल. नाउ इट्स गेटिंग क्लियर एंड क्लियर. 10 डिफेक्टिव रिंग्स है. डिफेक्टिव रिंग्स नहीं है, उनको हमने 100 गुड वंस में रखा, तो टोटल सैंपल कितना हो गया? 110. सीधी सी बात है, 10 खराब हाथ असल, इनको कंबाइन किया 110. ठीक है, उसके बाद हम एक एक करके इनको निकालेंगे. ठीक है, सो व्हाट इज द चांस ऑफ, व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ रिंग टू बी गुड वन? क्या अब मैं इसमें से गुड निकालूंगा ना, सो दैट विल बी इक्वल 110 हमारा सैंपल स्पेस होगा, और नंबर ऑफ आउटकम फेवरेबल टू द इवेंट ई रिंग इज गुड वन. गुड वन कितने हैं? 100 है ना. गुड वन कितने हैं? So our favorable outcomes are 100. Total is 10 by 100. Got it? इनको practice करना, copy करना. Now do this question. 2 dice, one of a black color and other of blue color. एक black color का है, दूसरा क्या है? Are thrown at the same time. Write down all the possible outcomes. Possible outcomes क्या क्या आ सकते हैं? 36 आएगा ना. 1 1 1 2 1 3. वो अब 1 होगा मानो ब्लू का, 2 होगा किसका? ब्लैक का. What? Okay. What is the probability that the same number appears on the both dice? Same number आएगा both, यानी कि इसका भी 1, इसका भी 1. 6 by 36. I will show you how. Don't worry. Here you are. You have 1 and 1. इसका 1, इसका 2. तो ये diagonal जब होगा ना, उसमें दोनों same होंगे. So it will be 6 times. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Got it? So what will be the probability? 6 divided by, because total 36 है ना, कैलकुलेट कर चुके हैं, और ये जो इक्वल वाले हैं वो 6 टाइम्स है. सो फेवरेबल आउटकम्स आर 6 डिवाइडेड बाय टोटल सैंपल्स, दैट 1 by 6. गॉट इट? नाइस. सो लेट अस सम अप. Even though there are a lot of questions after this, but let us sum up what we got so far. A random, what is random experiment? In which has more than one outcome. First of thing, as whose outcome is not predictable, is not exactly predictable. You can't predict that. If it is predictable, then it is not random experiment. We have seen yesterday. One or more outcome experiment constitute an sometimes one or sometimes more. We see the event, right? An event having only one outcome experiment is called the probability. किसके बराबर निकलेगी? Number of divided by all the possible, that's sample space. Okay? And probability of any event lies between, you don't need to write, I will send this PDF to you, right? PPT. I will convert it into PDF and send it to you. I'm actually adding the things to it, that's why I didn't send it. I'm adding, today I also add something to it, these questions. So if probability of E is 0, E is called an impossible event. If probability of E is 1, it's called as sure shot. The sum of the probability क्या होगा? Of E elementary events, sub elementary events का जब sum करेंगे, it will be equal to 1. Got it? And where E and E complement are the complementary events. So sum of the इसका भी 1 होगा और event और complement of an event उसका भी 1 होगा. किया ना ये? Clear? Can you do this question now? We will do other questions tomorrow. Just do this question only. Question number 1 only. The probability of an event is always greater than or equal to. No. Think. The probability of an event is always greater than or equal to. How can it be greater than 1? It cannot be. Yes. It has to be greater than and less than or equal to. क्योंकि probability of any event is less than equal to 0 is less than equal to probability event and this is less than equal to 1. That means जो probability event है ना ये हमेशा greater than होगा, ये greater than होगा 0 के. अगर मैं आपसे बड़ा हूं तो आप मुझसे क्या है, सीधी सी बात है. तो अगर 0 less than p है तो p greater than होगा, इसका उल्टा होगा ना. So probability of an event has to be greater than or equal to 0 and less than equal to. The probability of an event that is certain to occur is, what is the probability of that? 1. Such an event is called sure event, right? The probability of an event which cannot occur, what is that probability? What is that called? Impossible event. The sum of probability of two complementary events is 1. Very good. So how we show that? Probability of E and probability of E complement. The sum of probabilities of elementary events, again 1. Oh, you can do it. Then we can go to the next question. Okay, only second question. It's simple. Only second question, less tomorrow. A die is thrown once. What is the probability of getting an even number, odd number, prime number? Jaldi batao. Okay, Rida is saying 3 by 6. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. कौन even है? So 3 by 6. Odd का क्या होगा? कौन odd है? ये. ठीक है ना? वो भी 3 है ना? What are the prime numbers? Prime number कौन है? So वो भी 3 by 6. सारी 3 by 6 में क्या मसला? Question number 3 छोटा है मेरे ख्याल से. In question 2 above, verify P an even number plus P an odd number is equal to 1. Is it true? क्यों? P an even number का कितना है? That is 6 by 6. That is equal to. Very good. You are very fast. A die. That is why we do this question. Otherwise, we won't have done it. Because she answered very well. For you only, we do it. A die is thrown once. A die is thrown. बस इतना पड़ेगा, ज़्यादा नहीं. मगर a die is thrown once. Find the probability of getting a number less than 4. Less than 4, 3 by 6. Right? A number, you will have fun in it. A number greater than or equal to 4. Greater than or equal to 4. 4, 5, 6 आएगा ना उसमें. आपको नहीं आ रहा समझ? आ रहा है? Greater than or equal to 4 बोल रहा है ना? Equal बोला ना? तो 4, 5, 3 है ना? 3 by 6. ये भी 3 by 6. A composite number. What is a composite number? भूल गए, माशाल्लाह, कंपोजिट नंबर ही भूल गए। एक होता है प्राइम नंबर, इसको खुद के साथ 1 के साथ होगा। कंपोजिट होगा इसमें कम से कम 3 होंगे, मल्टीपल्स ना, फैक्टर्स निकलेंगे। जैसे आपका 4 है, देखो 1 2 3 4, 1 का फैक्टर सिर्फ 1 ही है ना, 2 का फैक्टर कौन है, 1 और 2। जो 1 होता है ना ये प्राइम है ना कंपोजिट है, 1 स्पेशल है ना, प्राइम है ना कंपोजिट है, 2 प्राइम है, 3 क्या है, ये भी प्राइम है, 4 क्या है, इसको हो जाएगा 1 2 एंड 4, तो ये कंपोजिट है, दिस इज द कंपोजिट नंबर। ओके, कौन कौन है, 4 और 6, सो दैट इज 1 बाई, is that 1 by 3, that is 1 by 3, a number which is not composite, बिल्कुल 4 by 6 जो बचा ना, वहां बचे कौन कौन, 4 by 6, that is 2 by 3। आपके बस बोलने, मतलब जो आपने बस बोला ना, मुझे बहुत पसंद आया। इस बस बोलने पे हम ये सवाल करेंगे, बस क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 करेंगे। अच्छा मुझे ये बताओ, पॉइंट प्रोबेबिलिटी बताए 0.088 बोल रहा है, प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या बोल रहा है, 0.88, ये ई है, तो नॉट ई का क्या होगा, ये नो -1 नहीं, 1 माइनस, क्योंकि देखो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ई, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ नॉट ई इज इक्वल टू 1। अगर आप ये निकालना चाह रहे हो ना, तो इसको इधर ले जाओ ना, तो 1 माइनस बनेगा, 1 रहेगा ना अपनी जगह। आप ये ले रहे हो ना, जब आप शफल कर रहे हो इसको इधर, ये प्लस है, ये माइनस बनेगा, 1 तो अपनी जगह है ना, 1 माइनस नहीं बनेगा। सो प्रोबेबिलिटी ई विल बी 1 माइनस 0.88। यार इतना सिंपल है, करो, हाउ मच इज दैट, 1 माइनस करो ना, मुझे आंसर दो, जल्दी करो। 0.12 नहीं पढ़ते, 1 2 पढ़ते हैं, 0.12, सिंपल एज इट इज। अगर P ऑफ E कॉम्प्लीमेंट 0 है, तो P ऑफ E कितना होगा, 1 ही होगा, सीधी सी बात है ना। तो कमाल हो गया, आया आपको। ओके, आई विल से दिस, ओके विल एंड हियर, ओके ओके, अल्लाह हाफिज, यू शट इट डाउन, यू गो शट डाउन, पहले ही हो गया।